Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further.
Okay, so yeah, I had to... Oh. I had to, how can I say? I had to change the quality down.
Will pose a constant threat to you on your quest.
That sucks.
They will try to separate you from the eagle. Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
Oh, sorry, I'm texting. What am I watching? What is this game? Please, humor me. What is this game? Pathless?
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits
Well, I get to shoot that
until
thing?
you've returned light to the obelisks. When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here trying to... I ain't saying nothing. I'm just sitting here trying to watch this. It looks like a fast-paced Zelda game, just with just shooting arrows.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
I'm sorry, man. When you explaining games, you gotta be excited to explain these games, man. Just keep it as this open world adventure will take you on a marvelous joy kind of voice, man. I hate that, bro. I hate that so much, man. If you're gonna try to introduce something as fun as this game, then you gotta come hard, like with the. You gotta actually come hard with this.
What's in store for Spelunky 2?
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky. For Spelunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together. And I also wanted to include that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area. In Spelunky 1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think
it's running a little bit better now that I lowered the resolution. It's at 600p.
I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope
640p. I mean, 600 by 480.
Know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it. Thanks.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Is it a Breath of the Wild clone? Yes, it is. Literally. This is literally that Breath of the Wild clone.
I deal in death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
I heard this game is also coming to Switch, so well, right now it's PlayStation State of Play.
I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercy. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance? This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust. Go all out or go home, Emperor! Aeon must die.
Aeon must die? I swear, it's been like a bunch of indie games. Like, the only good thing about this whole thing has been so far. Okay, Genshin Impact looked the good. Pathless looked the good, and Crash looked the good.
It's time to talk bug snacks. Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of Spelunky.
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a two-bit con artist! Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense! I swear, if you chase this bug snack story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist! Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a bug snack right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, Obs.
How's my little sprout doing, Mrs. Papa? Oh, of course he does.
Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. You can catch bug snacks and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
Well, say you do find these bug snacks and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
The Force is strong with you.
You must stop Vida. I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
Like, guys, I'm literally over here falling asleep. I'm seriously, like, I haven't said nothing this whole time because I've been trying to say something. You know, I don't got nothing to say about this so far, man. I've just been watching it and we've been streaming it so far. I was just in my chair, just laying back, and I was just dozing off.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
505 Games, Remedy Studio. Is this Control 2? Or Control DLC? It's Control. Ah, it's an expansion to like control. It's some kind of strategy game. Auto chess. Seriously, what is this state of play? My eyes are heavy. Ain't nothing keeping me interested here, man. I watch because I'm watching because I'm hoping they'll show Persona 5 Scramble or.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Well, it's some Sumino Newcastle. Well, it's by guys at Sumino Digital.
They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect. Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading.
Oh, is this Assassin's Creed?
We are raised.
Oh wait, it's not Assassin's Creed.
Past defenses and strike at the heart. We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes.
From the dead of night.
To others, we are rivals. We are all outlaws.
Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. Man, this is not the Hood. Why y'all lie? So why the name is Gamma Hood? You should be in the hood, bruh. This is not Hood, bruh. I'll tell you, bro. Why you gonna name a game the Hood? You want me to take you to the actual Hood? I can take you to the actual Hood. Y'all can actually see what the Hood looks like. Tim. Alright, the monsters here are very unforgivable. Like the monster designs is ugly and everything. Only reason people is gonna want to play this is because I sprite a Pokemon. That's about it. I don't think this game is actually gonna go anywhere.
Before we wrap up,
I don't think Temtem's gonna go anywhere.
Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
Bro, they don't release this on Xbox too. I don't know why they're trying to keep this PlayStation exclusive.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions, no waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad
That's
god
nice.
who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian Knight, a godlike warrior able to equip Valor Plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient Valor Plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part
This look like something.
skill-driven. In other words, not only do we
I
want
swear
to
this look like
combine
something that
exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also
I
want you
can't.
to have that feeling of accomplishment or mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available
No,
to
it's
you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword,
I swear it's a little generic. Like you've seen this before. This looks like something that's gonna be on a PC's graphics card box. I swear it does. Like I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like a PlayStation exclusive. It looks like it could be played on that freaking Xbox One.
Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge,
why does it look like they're doing the same thing? I'm just being honest, man.
Blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil.
I'm sorry to be picky about this game, but I always been picky about this game as soon as it was announced back at the game show.
Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight
I'm just being honest with you. Look, I didn't come here to rag. I really came here for the games. You know, I was hoping that Persona 5 Scramble was going to be shown. I was hoping that Kingdom Hearts Memories and Melodies was going to be shown. That's the reason why I came, really, because that means we get a new trailer for those games. And those games are going to be for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, so yeah. But also, I have a PS4, and in the future I would like to get a PS5, but this right here, I can't. The PS5 reveal event was better. This state of play was just boring. It had my eyes literally tired. And look, you can't say that I'm fanboying over Nintendo, because I watched Xbox and I had a little bit more thrill over Xbox, because Xbox actually showed some good games. Here, it was nothing but indies and games that nobody cared about. I mean, Control, Godfall, and Crash is the highlights. Crash is my highlight. I didn't come here to rag on PlayStation games. I just really wanted to see something else, you know. I was hoping that they'll show some of the future titles that's also coming to other systems too, because that means you get new trailers for other game systems. Like, I was hoping for something else, you know.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
I'm rooting for this game to be better than what they presented. The combat didn't look all that diverse to me. It was like a repetitive mess, and I think I want I really do want Godfall. I really do want Godfall to actually be good, you know, for the sake of that, you know. I really do want Godfall to actually be awesome for the sake of the game, you know. Personally, I don't think the game needs to be tied to only just PlayStation, you know. I think it needs to be ventured out just a little bit, you know, more. But Godfall, it was a Godfall. It looks interesting, but right now it's not piquing my interest. It looks boring. I'll be honest with you. I'll be all up real with you. It looks boring. I want to be surprised. I want to be happy for the game. I want to be. I want to. I want to be. A little bit. I want to be. How can I say? Excited for it, but so far I'm not excited for nothing that was shown. Crash 4 looks amazing. I'm so mad that I missed most of the trailer with it because one, my capture card my whole software had to update and my capture card, and my program glitched out on me, so I had to restart that up and everything. But anywho, y'all let me know how y'all think the state of play was, man. I wasn't trying to rag on them just because I like Nintendo more. It's just this is truly how I feel. I mean, I was bored. I wasn't getting excited, and plus the monotone talking, when you announce your game, you're supposed to say stuff you're explain stuff with enthusiasm, and I didn't feel no enthusiasm for these games. It's like, oh, we just tossing you the state of play. See, that's the thing about Nintendo Directs and state of plays that I want to actually. You don't just toss a state of play out there. Because when you toss a general state of play, people are going to want to see your big stuff in general, like your general things like this. People want to see your big stuff, and I think that's what Microsoft and Sony both fail to see. And Nintendo has been doing this too as of recently. But one thing I gotta be honest with you though, at least Nintendo has like a separate way to tell you that this is not gonna be big stuff because they got Nintendo Minis. That's what's helping Nintendo alleviate that. Nintendo Minis actually help alleviate the fact that, oh, hey, look, this stuff is not going to be big stuff, but it's still excited for us to announce it. And then you have the general direct, so it's going to be like 30 to 45 minutes long or to an hour long that actually gets people hyped up and everything, and get people talking. It got stuff like Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Fire Emblem, some big third party partner games that they want to show off. That stuff. That's what Sony should be doing. But anywho, I'll let y'all out. Deuces, we'll talk about this more later.